Hey everyone, it's Laura Bray at LauraGram NYC on Instagram, and today we're in the heart of Greenwich Village at Sullivan Street and Bleecker Street to check out an all gluten-free Italian restaurant, Senza Gluten. So let's go inside and see what they got. So we're here with the owner, Tiona. Can you tell us all about the space, why you chose the neighborhood, and just a little bit about the history of the restaurant?
Well, absolutely, I would love to. We've been here for more than 8 years. In December, we just celebrated 8-year birthday.
So we are here with Jessica Hansen, who runs social media for Senza.
So the restaurant opened a little over 8 years ago, and it was founded with the understanding that people who have celiac disease and must eat gluten-free truly must eat gluten-free, that it is a medical necessity and not a choice. And it can be very difficult as someone with celiac disease. I can say that it can be very difficult to dine out eating gluten-free safely. And cross-contamination in the kitchen is something that's very specific and very tricky and difficult. So Tiona and her partner at the time opened up Senza Gluten with the mindset of creating a safe atmosphere, from ordering from the kitchen to the dining room, that everything would be 100% gluten-free.
So we understand the restaurant is gluten-free, but why Italian food?
So if you ask people with celiac disease, what food do you miss the most? Yes, so often people will say a lot of Italian foods, the lasagna, the pizza, the lasagna, the bread baskets, the tiramisu, the cannoli, often those types of comfort foods that are difficult to find gluten-free options normally. So Tiona truly listened to what people wanted and what the community wanted, and that's a fundamental principle of how this restaurant is run. So I've met people here just hanging out outside who, when they get here, they say, I know exactly what I want to order because I have been stalking your social media for years and I have known the menu forever. And so they say, I want the chicken parmesan and I want this for dessert and I want this and I want this. So it's nice that some people don't even.
As well. They are so, like when they meet each other here, it's like they knew each other for some time. Like everyone becomes one team, everyone suggests or comments, and I mean, having a Jessica next to them, it's like unbelievably beneficial for everyone with the great suggestions and all, but just generally the community is very supportive,
Right.
very, very appreciative. Sometimes I say, I must repeat myself, I don't know what I've done right. Imagine hosting hundreds of people every day. We're appreciative to what you do, so I just think that love is in the air in this restaurant. And I do my best, I promise you that.
It's different than when you work for like a corporate or larger chain or anything like that. It's very different when you're just like in Greenwich Village and you have one location in such a historic neighborhood. Well, I have a lovely, delicious cappuccino that is very warm and just hitting the spot for me. And then we have a lovely dish in front of us. Can you tell us what we're about to enjoy?
This is my favorite appetizer, bruschetta originale. It's a sliced toasted bread with sauteed tomato.
It smells very fresh. I can smell the basil and the garlic. So this bruschetta is super fresh and it has tons of flavor. There's fresh basil and garlic and olive oil, and it's the perfect summertime dish to dine al fresco and just share it with your friends, or if you're like me, maybe keep it to yourself. Will you tell us about the other dishes that we have in front of us? They smell divine.
This is a chicken parmesan, pollo alla parmigiana. It's breaded, fried, and baked chicken breast with a fresh buffalo mozzarella, side of 100% vegan, GMO-free, corn-based spaghetti, and the classic lasagna.
Two of my all-time favorite things. Can't get enough chicken parmesan and lasagna, so I'm super excited to taste them. Of course, have to have some lasagna as well. Here we go with the chicken parm. So excited. As soon as it hit my mouth, I was like, the sauce is amazing. The breading is just perfect on it. It is so flavorful. It's as good as any chicken parm in this city. I'm super excited, obviously, to try the lasagna now. It's definitely hearty and rustic the way I love my lasagnas. Can you tell me what is in this delicious lasagna?
Sure, it's layers of pasta with bolognese sauce, which made from beef only, and bechamel sauce, extra buffalo mozzarella, and a Parmesan cheese and Alfredo sauce.
It is.
Buon appetito.
It is delicious. Tiana and Jessica, thank you so much for having us here and letting us experience the wonderful hospitality and absolutely outstanding food at Senza Gluten in the heart of Greenwich Village. I wish you all the best success in the future, and I can't wait to come back. This is going to be one of my regular spots.
I thank you so very much for coming, and so glad you're enjoying the meal.
This is Laura Bray at LauraGramNYC on Instagram, here for Flavors of New York in Greenwich Village, saying if you want to try some gluten-free food or just love Italian food, come to Senza Gluten.